I jumped on a war here with part 5 of my Crusader Kings II Let's Play campaign as the Kingdom of Jerusalem. Alright, so previously, just mostly trying to keep stable as we have a... Well, he's not a young king anymore, but he's not old either. And whilst also grabbing some territory, we took on the Seljuks briefly and won, taking the Duchy of Edessa. That doesn't mean that we are suddenly better than them. I just was able to really quickly get to 100%, having snapped one of their army's neck early on and grabbing a bunch of territory. If that war had been prolonged, we probably would have lost it. And also because they were preoccupied. Anyway, so we need to just keep going with what we're doing here and try to make a plan for what to do next. So there's this kid here. We can declare war on him in 6 years, because I want to tear apart the Fatimids. That Bektashi order is a real pain in the ass. Financially, we're doing amazingly well. I think 77 gold per month is a lot of money for a non-empire. We're very close to getting an empire. Oh, look, the Fatimids ended up winning. Now, at one point, I was going to say that we should assist the Byzantines in repelling them, but then I realized that I've been kicking the Fatimids' ass for a while now. They're Shia, so the Sunnis don't give a fuck about them, and it'd be the easiest way for me to expand into Anatolia without having to personally claim these territories. I don't need to fucking claim on their territories because they're Muslims, whereas if it was owned by the Byzantines, I would. Now, right now, their threat should be pretty damn high. I mean, 41%. Alright, well, that doesn't really matter. I'd still be a truce breaker. And we're trying to accumulate prestige in order to create an empire title. So there's, if we have a look here, about how we could create an empire. There's multiple ways to go about it. So these are the de jure empires. Some of them are already in existence, some of them are not. So if we look at the one that we're only really able to work with, the Arabian Empire, we need to have 80% of what's, covered here, which we currently have about 67% according to this. If we have a look, to create it, yeah, we need 80%. We got 67% of it, yeah, 61 out of 90 regions. Once we're at that, we would also need to establish another kingdom title, which in all honesty, that's easy to do. I don't want to gain a kingdom title right now. This would be the cheapest way to do it. The other way is to do it through intrigue menu, where we could found a new empire. But that would take also 100 years for this all to be incorporated into the de jure realm. It also feels weird being the Christian kingdom of Jerusalem and being also the Empire of Arabia. It just feels weird. If we do this, it should become the Empire of Jerusalem. If we do this, we have to completely control the regions of the Near East. I don't know what that means. So, and the thing is, once you've created an empire title, you don't ever want to create another. You only ever want one empire title. Having 2 empire titles is the worst, because if at any point during a succession you split the empire up into 2 between your sons, which shouldn't happen with primogeniture, but it can happen. If it happens, it'll split your empire up into 2 empires that are disgusting in terms of border gore. So 1 empire. If you ever get a hold of a second empire, destroy the title. That's my thoughts on that. Now, if we want to get 80% of Arabia, most of it is held by the Seljuks. Otherwise, we gotta wait until we got 8,000 prestige, and that takes a while. And he could die at any time, really. Anyone could die at any time. I mean, he's still relatively young. He's only 33. He could live another 30, even 40 years if we're lucky. Yeah, I can't holy war with these Miasophites, or whatever they're called. Just whatever. It's fine. I don't really bother with that too much. It just it doesn't really seem to impact them much. It's like you choose an education focus, and I don't know, it just doesn't seem to do a whole lot. You know, considering I think I gave this guy pride, and he doesn't seem very prideful, to be honest. Dysentery. Ugh, it's a nasty thing to have. He's pretty good, we'll take that. Could write a theorem paper. Not just yet. Alright, I guess we can speed things up. What's going on? We're at 16 out of 16 vassals, so... let me see here. In order to increase it, I know that once we become an empire it'll increase, but if we have a look here, it'll give us an idea of diplomacy bonus, king rank. Yeah, once we go to empire rank, it should increase it. We're very close to it. Another thing that we can do is just hand over counties, or counts over to dukes to handle, which we don't need to do just yet. Like this guy here, I could hand him over to him to govern instead. So I got a bit of threat. I've also been thinking about how long I want to create this series for. You know, I don't want it to be 100 episodes long. I did mention that I would like to do a mega campaign, but if I'm going to do that, I need to really plan it out. And as some people mentioned, maybe even edit it. I don't know, we'll see, because it's a lot of work either way. Now... And, yeah, like I said, it's a lot of work. And it just, sometimes you gotta decide, like, here's the thing, just, let me just pause for a moment. Oh, I can keep going, it's fine. Slow it down, actually, instead. You know, some people often tell me to put more effort into my videos. And, look, I could totally put more effort into videos. But here's the thing, I'm actually pretty busy most of the time. I work a lot. It's not like I'm sitting on my ass with my finger up there doing nothing most of the time. Because I do try to release, you know, multiple videos a day, and I gotta stay on top of social media, and I do a lot of reading and try and keep up on things and that kind of stuff. And that doesn't leave a whole lot of room for fucking around with editing. So I do try to, as much as possible, edit whilst I'm making videos. You know, if I've noticed that some part of a video is boring, I'll sometimes pause the recording, like if I'm running down units after a battle in Medieval 2 or whatever, I'll sometimes pause the recording so I can just go ahead and do that. You know, to try and cut down on the waste of time. But like spending a day editing like hours and hours of footage, I cannot justify that because I upload 7 days a week. And you might think, oh, why not just release fewer videos? Unfortunately, my format has always been to release lots of content, and it works really well based on the algorithm as well. I have at times not released a video in a day, and it, you know, it's not good for the channel. So it's difficult. I would like to put more effort into my videos, but at the same time, more effort means more time, and I just don't have the time to do that. Which is why the Let's Play genre works really well, because you just record it and dump it online, then you're done. Well, not just done, you've still got to do the thumbnail for it, which again, I don't put a lot of effort into it. I try to make them as simple as possible. You've got to do the tags, make sure you got everything right, which sometimes I get wrong. He gained it, and then he loses it, then he gains it again. Maybe we could spend some time with internal issues. This guy here is trying to kill someone. Do I have anyone in jail at the moment that I could ransom? Probably not a good idea to have internal wars right now, especially with the Seljuks at our border. They could, at any point of time, see us, you know, in a weakened position and just decide, oh, I'm just gonna do a jihad on you. Now, we beat them in that previous war, but that doesn't mean we can beat them in all wars. They are still stronger than us. Make no mistake of that. Do you know what I'm noticing? There's a lot less revolts now than there used to be, but maybe it's because it's sort of like mid-campaign now. And I'm very much used to like playing early game, like playing in the 8th century. Which is very much like Revolt Central. Or maybe the mechanics have just changed a little bit. I don't know, hard to say. I haven't played this enough yet to make any serious judgments on it. I like it. I like the DLC, except for the price. The price, it seemed very expensive for what you get. Which, you know, I've got to wonder, do I like it or not? Because, I don't know. But I also haven't really explored its full extent yet. I wonder, could I potentially declare war on these guys? I could. Oh, so you've cucked me, have you? What does this mean? How do I deal with her? I mean, I could request a divorce and she will accept it. But she's also the mother of the heir. She would make for a good regent. Chances are we're going to live through this. She's also a very good steward. She's the queen, and although she's cucked me, I'm just going to put up with it because, quite frankly, I don't have any real pride for this guy anyway. I'd cuck him too. Alright, so looking at this. Oh, right, because I own territory. I seem to be owning more territory out here. I don't know how we got it. So, the Almoravids. If we were to do this, we need to know what we're going to be up against. It says they've got 18,000 men. But in an aggressive... It's still, like... going to be a tough war. And again, if we go battle to battle and trade off 10,000 men, we'll be weaker for the Seljuks. So, I don't know. Like, it's tempting. It's tempting. If only there was some minor Muslim lords that I could hit. Any chance I could get you? Okay, I could... Oh no, I don't want to claim that. I could get you the Duchy of Sardinia, and then that way we could press a de jure claim on it. And if I did this, this would give me 200 prestige. 100 gold doesn't matter. Yeah, and it would help keep this guy here more loyal. So grant him the Duchy of Sardinia. He could have done it himself, but, you know, I get a little bit of prestige from that. Now, if I want to, I could press a de jure claim for him, making him like me even more, but there's a defensive pact on my ass right now. He can go do that himself. It shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, she was never going to accept that. Doesn't matter. She got some good traits. Frail's not good though. Alright, cool. Now, oh, here we go. This is what I've been looking for this for ages. We can forge a bloodline, finally. And it might be because we've got a high amount of prestige. That might have been the trigger for it. Make a friend? No, no, no. We want to forge a bloodline. Okay, I've been waiting for this. So, in order to get this... Now, I saw what it was to get 10 cities. So, it's already remembered that we've already created 10 cities. I never created a temple. I must have taken someone. We've already won 15 wars. Sorry, we've already won 11 wars. Murder or execute 30 people. We haven't killed anyone yet. In 15 foreign wars. Rule at peace for 30 years. Pfft, 30 years of peace. That's basically impossible for me. I mean, I'd actually prefer to get the castle one because based on the... I'm assuming that the city, temple, and castle one is more or less the same, but, you know, relative to what you do. So for the city one, it gave us +5 extra castle... city loyalty. Like for the mayors. If we do it with the castles, if I could get that extra 5 loyalty from, or opinion, from vassals, it all starts to add up. Little 5 here, little 5 there, you know, it starts to add up, and then I can really be a dickhead without them being like, eh, you know, he's alright. Alright. And if we success... You know what I think? I think we could have gained a Forge a Bloodline thing even if we didn't have this ambition. It's just if we do this, we gain 1,000 prestige, which is what we need to become to forge a new empire. Alright, if we're going to do this, what am I going to do? I think I want to build 10 castles. I've got the money for it. We need to find our most like the shittest regions and build there because that's where it's going to be cheaper. Right, but it's also going to be a problem with... There's already going to be a castle in most of these places. Right. See, they're already building something there. Right, here's a good place because there's already tribes here. And this will help make it far more defensible. This garbage land. So, and it's not going to be very expensive. And this is... There's already a castle there. And here. Alright, that's fine. So that we just got 3 down there. So if we look at this one, it's not that much more expensive. I imagine armies are going to be moving around here fairly regularly, so that's 5, I believe. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Done. And now we just need to wait about 3 years. But in the meantime, what are we going to do? Leave that out of that. Okay, so we still need to... Well, it doesn't really matter too much, but I would like to get back here. That has weakened me in exchange for enriching me. Weird. Yeah, there's nothing really else here that we need right now. So he's the Grand Master of the Knights of Sardinia, and he's my vassal, but he's not necessarily a holy order. The Knights of Caltrava. I'd like to get them to be my vassal as well, like the other guys. Nah. What the hell's this? Shouldn't look French to me, but whatever. Be charitable. Okay, I do it. Well, this works out well. We got a loyalist, and he's the best man for the job. It's always good when that happens. And I would like to make sure that when the time comes, our military is ready. Of course, lower my threats so that we don't have defensive pacts on our ass. We can now usurp the Sultanate of Egypt. If we... let me see this. If we do this... it'll fragment his entire... it'll completely fragment them. But I have to hold on to this until the Empire is created. The benefit in fragmenting them is that I'll be able to pick these lords apart a little bit at a time, because there's no way he'll be able to hold on to them. He's got like a couple of emirates or whatever, but he'll never be able to hold on to all of that. Not as a duke, no way. Or as an emir. All right, we'll usurp that. And just like I said, it's completely fragmented him. And now, this is... whoa, all of these different people we can declare war on. Kiss the Bordegal goodbye. Okay. And yeah, you can see here now, it's lost on succession. So we really need to do something about this. I need to have an empire title by the end of my reign. First off, I think... hang on, let me just check the empire stuff within... no, wrong thing. Empire Arabia. So there's these two in here that we could grab. I mean, I should actually be able to sort out the whole 8,000 prestige. Because here's the thing. On succession, as a king, you can't have another king as your vassal. You just can't. So this will all become independent, ruled by someone of my dynasty. That is bad. So while we have this opportunity here to capture settlements, what I could do, potentially... it's got Gavelkind succession. We could destroy the title. But in order to do that, I need to change its succession laws. So, I haven't held onto it for 10 years. He's still relatively young. We might be able to do that. Okay. What are we going to do first? Well, let's start pounding down these guys. Because there's nothing they can do to stop me now. No, I don't need to hire them. Yeah, another loyalist would be good, I suppose. Keep getting me research, that's important. So yeah, them having the jihad, that's going to be fine for us now, because it's completely fragmented. Yeah, the Fatimids are gone. I mean, he's still technically there. But that's it, that's all he's got now. That's it. I think. Let me just check. Yeah, you know, he's got a oh, right, no, I see, it's these two here. But yeah, the Fatimids are gone. He may not even have the Bektashi order under his command anymore. In fact, I suspected that the Bektashi order was here, but I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, that's a lot of men there. I don't know. We'll see. So we can usurp the Sultan of Arabia. Again, we don't want that to happen. No, decline. Alright, we should win that, but if we don't win, I'll just call my other troops in. The threat's not that bad. In all honesty, I'm kind of inclined to just let the woman be an adulteress. If I make these men part of my dynasty, I can expand my dynasty, even if they don't actually share my genes. And, you know, like I said, he's shit anyway. No, I really don't care. We'll get him eventually. Alright, let's just get on with this war here. Just want this to be relatively quick if possible. Yeah, a bit of casualties, but we'll speed up this war by doing it. Build. Alright, yeah, we'll do that. Build an observatory. Sure. I don't really care if it's, well, whatever. I'd much rather it be efficient than secret. Okay. I'd rather not lose any more men for the sake of a couple of coins of loot. We got other fish to fry as well. So, boom. Thank you very much. Now I've got this duchy here that we can create. And I want you to have it. Okay, cool. That's Egypt sorted, I guess. So next step in the defensive pact against Jerusalem. So declaring war on him would bring in a few guys, but it really. So they're a little bit spread out. Not that big of a deal. Not a big deal. What about this one here instead? Declaring war for Antioch. How big is his realm? No, I don't want Dishur. Okay, yeah, that's basically it. So we can knock this guy out. Then there's Cyprus over here. That should be pretty easy to deal with. It's all Muslim Shia. Good, we just pull the Fatimids apart this way. This is excellent. This is exactly what I wanted to do to them. So imagine this is another 2 duchies. I don't know. It's not really because there's Nicaeas. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Just thinking, what should I do? Everywhere I attack, it's not exactly a lot. One 2, 3, 4. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 regions in that. So that's a fair bit. I mean, there's this here, but one of my other vassals will probably just holy war for it anyway. I got more to gain from this, and I'll put a sort of border with them. Look at our threat. The Bektashi order. Where the fuck is they? Are they? Sorry. So this here is the Bektashi order. They have a region there. Right. So when looking at the Bektashi order, no, he's Sunni. So how the hell would that have been what the... See, I don't know. I'm just assuming, but all right, it's not that big of a deal. But at least I know where he is. And if we look at this, okay, he doesn't have that many troops. Alright, so yeah, I think Cilicia would be a better choice. I'll call in all of my troops for this. Hang on, what's this here? Oh yeah, I never bothered to finish the job there. It's not a big deal though. I'll call in all of my troops. And we'll start with where it's easy, which should be down here. Actually, everyone get to there. Try to stop this army. That's my heir. He should have a martial experience, I think. Fine. Okay. Nothing wrong with having some more daughters. Okay, so we're just getting set up over here and then we'll start moving on. Well, not necessarily set up, but you know, just get a start on it, that's all. Gotta get my guys together. Just figured might as well take these regions while we're here. So okay, it's not a lot of them. It's not that bad. Alright, let's get moving. I'm just gonna ignore them. They're not large enough for me to worry about it. Good. Alright. What's this? Oh, loses the trait slow. Excellent, because I really didn't like the fact that Air got that. Nice, 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 nice. But he's timid. Willful's good. Timid, I don't know about that. Shrewd is good. Okay, good. He managed to turn out to be not a complete dumbass. It's good. Our rebels are sort of dealing with the invaders. Well, not really invaders. They're coming to defend themselves. Well, defend their religion. Sure, whatever. Let's get them locked in combat and the rest of our guys will get there. We're only losing minor men. It's fine. Okay, we got some more prisoners as well. Keep moving on to here. come back this way, because I might need to send 5,000 men over here to defeat that man, those men, after we've dealt with this shit. Just move on. Just start capturing the stuff. They'll probably surrender soon. This. Oh, don't worry about that. Costly in terms of manpower, but it's... We need this war to be over quickly before they bring in other motherfuckers into this. Okay, we're almost there. Alright, capture Adana, and then I think we're good. Good, that is a good chunk of territory that we gained out of that. I may need to send... It would be quicker to go by sea, definitely, but we'll need to send some troops down that way. Alright, so let's create, firstly, the... Oh, I can't get it so easily. We can usurp this. I'm going to turn you into a duke. And then I'm going to give you these. Because, yeah, we've got to keep our vassal limit down. We can't just be having lots of little counts everywhere. Which is the price we pay for having a centralized kingdom. May not have... Yeah, I didn't give that. That's okay. It'll all be down the bottom, but I forgot to include lower titles for some of them. Where are the other ones then? Because they seem to have a lot of... Oh, these things have... They just got built. It's all simultaneous. Okay, that's fine. Just create local laws. They'll probably ask for it at some point, but whatever. Wait, shouldn't that mean that in terms of bloodlines we've done it? Maybe there are some that just quite aren't finished yet. Yeah, see, that's not quite finished. Okay. Did I inherit like a whole bunch of stuff? Because I'm still... I must have. Can we get a duchy out here? Let's usurp this. Actually, no, don't, because I want to hold Mecca myself. So you can have Jeddah and Asir. Alright, cool, I sorted that out. Alright, now let's continue to sort this out. I could get some more ships to come and help. I mean, let me just see if I do this. It's not a lot. It's alright, we're in no rush. This will be easy to sort out. Where did the other rebellion go? Or is that it there? I think that's it there, and the business... Not the business. Somebody's sorting them out. Oh, okay, that's... Yeah, once one of those guys get together, we should be able to sort it out. No, they don't all fit. So then just take the biggest one. Where is this? At Alexandria. I mean, we should build this a new one here. Yeah, look. Assemble the mob. This should destroy Venice's trade post here. Did it? I don't think it did. Never mind. Alright. So yeah, this is done. We need 1,000 more prestige, which we'll get as soon as this here is finished. And he's won 15 foreign wars anyway, so we got that done first. I mean, there's nothing stopping us from being able to get 2, I think. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Okay, I don't think we need this anymore. Let's go with a war focus. When he comes of age, I'll allow you to command stuff again. Designated regent should go to our wife. Actually, easier if I just go from here. Even though she's an adulteress, doesn't matter. Okay, so this one here... Hang on, I gotta read all this. So after my most recent victory, I've reunited most... I have reunited my most trusted commanders to discuss our future military campaigns. Through my skill and dedication, I have earned the loyalty of my armies and immortalized my name as one of the great conquerors of our time, one who was the most triumphant from countless battles. Region, whatever. It's only through the... So no matter what we do here, the bloodline gets established. This one gives him brave. This one gives him diligent. This one gives him wrath. Brave is good for vassals. Diligent is good for vassals as well. Wrath is not. The warrior philosopher. So be it, we'll deal with this. Brave's important as well. Okay, so the philosophy of old. By emulating some of the greatest and wisest kings of old, King Deus Vult has achieved a perfect balance between wisdom and grit, becoming both scholar and warrior, and applying the vast depths of his knowledge to lead his armies to countless victories and earn eternal glory for his dynasty. Few people can claim to blah 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 blah. Okay, so... Alright, so this is what the bloodline gives. It can use decision to drill troops. I haven't seen that before. Movement speed. That's good. Alright, so we now have a bloodline, which is Yeah. I don't know what drill does. I don't know if it works the same as EU4. That's curious. Like, it's good, but it's not... It's not... I don't know. It's alright. Alright, so I would like another bloodline. I don't know if we can do that. Make it fair. We're not done with war yet. Also, we can now found a new empire. Trying to form the Empire of Outremer might be difficult because of... I have to take on the Seljuks, I think. I don't know how many more times. So we'll found a new empire. We'll lose 1,000 gold, but that's no big deal. And we created the Empire of Jerusalem, which has no de jure... Oh, no, it does. It has... Because of the 2 kingdoms that I hold. Right. So if I had usurped more kingdoms, it would have... Or created more kingdoms, it would have been put into it. Okay. Well, it's too late now. It's done. But it'll be good to know that for next time. Okay. So now, my primary title is... Oh my god, it turned pink. Can I change my color, please? I don't want to be pink. Pink is gay. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, so that's how you drill troops. What does it do? Worry about that later. Okay, how can I, like, customize this empire? Or maybe I can't. So we can go to Vice Royalties. Okay, for this we need Majesty level 5. Oh fuck, I was going for legalism. How far off are we with that? Shit, I still gotta go to this then. I mean, we're not that far off it. Whoops. Because I do want to go Imperial. That'll help me increase my vassal limit. Although, becoming an Emperor did as well. I think we should also increase our domain size by 1. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with that. So let's go with this so that we can start doing this without worrying. Like, we just abolish the council entirely. So council consideration, we're looking... So, oh, we get another advisor now. Cool, I just put somebody in here who's going to be a complete bootlicker. What does it do? So we've got 2 advisors. When do we get this 4th one? Maybe that's it for Regent. So it's just, yeah, another advisor. And their skills don't mean anything. It's purely just you put them in there so that they vote for you. So this here, that's a no. That's a yes, so that's 1, 2, 3. I think we need 4. Somebody wants to get fired, it seems. Alright. So looking at this, the chaplain here is a no. So, honestly, it doesn't bother me who we put in there. So let's just switch it out. Looking at that now, it should be enough. We got 5. Yeah, okay, go for that. Let's see how we go. Knights of Santiago. Cool, whatever. Loses the train's patient. Oh well. Good. Wait, what? I thought we went with this. Okay. Good, I've got an extra domain that I can... Yeah, I'll just give it to you. You sort it out. Oh, no, you might turn it into a fucking village. Forget that. In fact, can I just revoke your damn title? I can't. It doesn't matter. I'll hold on to that barony for the time being. Alright, so I could have sworn I went with this. Why didn't the council approve it? They rejected this law. Oh, that's weird. Oh well, try again in 10 years. Fatimids aren't gone, but they're... Oh man, what's with this pink? I don't like it. I liked it white before. I would change my colors. I don't think we can. Big old pinky boys. Alright, how much thread have we got? So we still got some stuff to be lost on succession. All we gotta do is give away the Kingdom of Cairo, and that should sort it out. So I want to give it to one of these guys. If I grant him the title, Kingdom of Egypt, don't grant him lower titles, because that'll give him Cairo. And that should put all of these things under his command, right? And there we go. I get to keep both of these. I mean, he's gonna want it, obviously, because it's his de jure realm. I don't need this one, so if he starts getting pissy, I can give that to him. But he's now the King of Egypt. Now, because I'm an emperor, I can have vassals under me that are kings, and it's okay. So what we could actually do as well is create another kingdom, like the Kingdom of Syria, as an example, and unite all of... I mean, I've got Damascus in there, so maybe best keep Jerusalem and Syria out of any kingdoms as much as possible. There's also the Kingdom of Sardinia and Corsica, but we're not really doing much by doing that either. It's kind of a worthless kingdom. There's also the Kingdom of Arabia, which would really piss him off because he's got that kingdom. But I won't fragment him like I did that because it's not his primary title. Things to think about in future. So I've got one king as a vassal. Let's have a look in the ledger at the moment and see how we rank up in terms of other people. Okay, independent states. Looking at the army size, the Holy Roman Empire is the largest. We have the 5th largest army in the known world, but we're not even half that of the Holy Roman Empire. Just under. Byzantine Empire shortly under that. If we look at realm size, the Holy Roman Empire is still twice our size. Persia, that being the Seljuks, not twice our size, but still quite large. Byzantine Empire, so we're the 5th largest in terms of those things. Score doesn't really bother me too much. Yeah, just whatever. Papacy usually ends up with huge score. They somehow manage to accumulate shitloads of prestige. Pied, none of the stuff really matters too much. If we have a gold, I am not the richest, but you know, that fluctuates over time. I'm the 3rd richest. Okay. I'm certainly not going to end the campaign without me stepping well up above as number 1. We'll see how we go. Oh, whatever. I've got a lot of threat. Declaring war on these guys here would probably call everybody in the world against me. Not everybody, but a lot. Make a friend. Sure. Got a high chance of success with that, but I'll go with this one. Also, the good thing about having kingdoms is that when I recruit this from any one of his territories, it'll all just pop up straight there. So that's where he belongs. Now, de jure, he should have this, that, and this. He actually shouldn't have that. It doesn't matter. But also, as you have more powerful vassals, they'll be able to declare war and gain more territory for the empire. So you end up expanding exponentially. So that was for my second son there. But he's the one that's going to inherit the empire. We found a hermetic text. Let me see about that. Does that show up in here? Classic of poetry. One of the 5 classics said to have been compiled by Confucius himself. Learning +3. Now that's pretty. That's quality of 5. That's pretty fucking good. No, I apparently already had that. When did I get that then? Oh, right, yeah, no, that's better. Cool. So it might be an idea just to chill for a little while. Sure, whatever. So this is what's left of the Fatimids over here. Pretty sure this guy here was of the Fatimid dynasty. Yeah, it is. Can't both be called Fatimids. I'd like to take it on. How many men can I call from Egypt? 3,500. And I would be providing those things over to her, that territory over to him. Yeah. He'd also be a claimant to the throne, wouldn't he? Might be a problem in the... maybe best not to expand out this way, but to expand everything else. If he gets too powerful when we die, he might want to become the emperor. Which wouldn't be good. Okay, that looks good. You know, I don't know if we're actually going to need to go to imperial reforms. What's it called for laws? Declare war on him. Let me just see. Now, okay, so looking at it, he's got 24,000 men. Is he at war? He's not at war with anyone else right now. Okay. Because it might be a good idea, now that we've used up the prestige that we want, we could lose 3,000 prestige, no problem, and do a great conquest for a big chunk of territory. Like Iraq. But maybe not right this very second. He's probably got about 30,000 men that he could pull. We've got 20... You know what? I could probably match him. Wouldn't hurt as well to keep preparing a little bit longer. We do have a lot of threats, so declaring war on him would cause problems. Actually, let me just double check that. Would... No, nobody else would come in to assist. So what's Egypt up to? They have... He's attacking for Cyrenaic. So he's going after this. Good. Go with my blessings. I hope you win. Saves me having to do it. That way I won't gain threat. The only downside to it, though, is that he doesn't gain extra relation for that. Thieves Guild. Gotta manage your finances better. Looks like one of my vassals has taken that one on. Cyprus would be pretty easy to conquer. I'd probably head it over to this duchy here. I can't because it's fucking Christian. So, yeah, Egypt so far, they've whopped in one. If we get another son named Deusfeld, sure, why not? Once you've named someone something, it sort of becomes part of the list of names that can be chosen. So if I had named him fucking Ass Monkey, it would pop up again eventually. Gaining good amount of cash, which is good. And I don't learn my lesson. I got plenty of vassals, we'll just throw another person in there. So yeah, we've really managed to expand the realm quite a lot. Okay, so our son became a brilliant strategist. That's excellent. Now that he's come of age, we can now command. Oh, he's amazing. Hang on a second. We're depressed. We could commit suicide right now. Should I? I'm just looking at all the possible things that haven't been done yet. If we were to commit suicide, like he's not bad. How was he baptized? He was never. Oh, he's Craven. Shit, how did he become a brilliant strategist and also be Craven at the same time? He was never baptized. What the fuck? I didn't realize you could do that. Holy shit. You can actually assemble your personal mercenary guard company. That is cool. I guess I had to do that manually while they were a kid. While they were a baby. Alright, I'll know that for next time. Is he crowned by anyone? Can't join that. So yeah, I'm just wondering whether or not I should commit suicide. In favor of him, because he is an excellent military commander. But you are shaping up to be a good leader yourself, so I don't know. That bloodline is effective on him. And that'll give him a chance to create another bloodline for himself as well. He has... Look, just because he's craven at the moment doesn't mean he won't one day be great. There won't be a Regency Council. He's ambitious. He's shrewd. Being craven's not good, but we can work with it. Alright, bye-bye. That's the death of criminals. This is the death of women. Honestly, what about a sword to the gut? Poison. That way your body won't be destroyed. Alright, see what happens. Done. Okay then. Probably should have handed all that stuff over to him first, but it all worked out in the end. Alright, now we have to stabilize the realm. So here's the thing, we're going to have people that don't like us very much. We need to make sure that we have as stable of a transition as possible during this time. He wasn't a bad king. He wasn't a bad king, but we do have a lot of threat, and this is a good opportunity now to have a bit of a rest in terms of war and give this guy a chance. Ruler uncrowned. Organize a coronation ceremony. Yes, please. Only the Pope is fit to crown an emperor. Yep. Now, we have heirs. So if we die, we play as my brother. So I don't need to get married right away. Or, what we do instead, we get married to someone who's really old. The whole purpose of which is just to help us manage our estate a little bit. So it's unlikely that she will produce an heir. It's possible, but it's unlikely. So we'll do that. And you should focus for the time being on rulership. No, war. No, rulership. I think you should focus on rulership. Become exalted among men. It won't take him long to get 5,000 prestige, I don't think. Alright. I'll take the money. Just leave it. This is just purely, she is purely just helping us manage our estate. That's it. Ah, shit. Okay, I gotta read this. So, Duchy of Jerusalem, Grandmaster is granted... You can't ask me to give away the Duchy of Jerusalem. Are you fucking out of your mind? That is our capital. You can't ask that from me. Look, here's what we do. We give it to them, but I'm going to get it back. Okay? And I'm going to make this guy my vassal. That is my de jure realm. I will get it back. So our capital went down to here now. Like I said, that's not good, but I'll get it back. Because... oh, that's so easy. Become my vassal, bitch. Okay, however, we still don't own Jerusalem, okay? I have no problem with him owning all of that. It doesn't matter to me in the slightest. Okay, so we still got to get this back. This is our capital. For the time being, I'll make the crown focus to be Cairo. This is actually really, really good because now the Knights of Caltrava owe fealty to me. So this worked out doubly so. However, we lost our capital, but like I said, I'll get it back. All we gotta do is press a claim on that and then revoke it. Let me just see if I can just like get the Pope to just give it to me. If I go this and... you can't claim counties, can you? Unless you have a strong claim. Alright, if we have a look... okay, hang on. What is his personal titles? So he has the Knights of Caltrava, Order of Jerusalem, Fortress of Jerusalem, and a barony. I'm fine with him just having a barony. I would like the Fortress of Jerusalem back, please. Can't claim... your request will be denied. Okay, all we gotta do is get 283 piety, and it should be fine. So what we need to do in the meantime is fight someone. I'd rather gain 2 learning. So this one here, Holy War, declare Holy War, Ascalon. This will be a very quick and easy war. And now we get to raise, but that causes piety loss. Hang on a second. You? Yeah, you still like me heaps. Now, I believe I lost the Duchy of Jerusalem as well. Is that right? I did. Not a big deal. I know I can set a rally point, but it's fine. Won't take as long to get that piety. Could have called on more holy orders, but I just didn't feel I'd need to. We're only taking on small fry here. And again, they're at full strength, so just get them. Go this way. Idle council members. Don't be idle. Yeah, just... because another thing is that we've just lost a lot of technology by doing that. This is why we must get it back. Every victory is going to be worth a little bit of piety here and there. I mean, I can afford it. Yeah, so you gained a little bit of piety from that. Alright. So we need to... the whole point of this war here, apart from, you know, getting the territory, that's what I'm going to focus on first, but then I want to keep fighting it until I've got enough piety to get this claim. You should absolutely not be in this. We don't have an heir. I mean, we do, our brother, but still, I don't want you to. I've seen too many times just kings get killed because of it. Your time will come, just not yet. We don't need him for this war. It's such an easy war. I don't really care. So we're at 100%, but I don't want to end it just yet, because there's still piety to be had. Although every time we lose a battle, we do lose piety. So that's worth a fair bit. These guys over here, which it's just not worth bringing them in. Looks to see like Egypt's actually winning there. That's good to see. Okay, we've got another idle council member. Let's go here. Yep, improve taxes here just for the time being. Just give us some more cash. Don't bother spending any of that right now. So where's he going? Paris, okay. We'll try and meet him there. In order to kill 100 men, yeah, I had to sacrifice 2,000. Good for him. So I'd like to join the Hermetic Society. Let's get us an apprentice. Alright, now if we were to conclude this war here, we gain 100 piety. That might just be enough for us to get the claim. Wait, did I hire the Knights of Sardinia? Wait, where are they? I gotta be more careful with what I'm doing. Wait, Caltrava, Sardinia, Knights of Santiago. Where's the Hospitallers? Did they become the Knights of Sardinia? Huh, they must have. That's weird. So the Marshal. Okay, just as temporary. Okay, so now we've got... I've got this to sort out. And also, I'm happy to give that to this guy. No, not the Knights of Caltrava. I have no claim on that. We want the Order No, it's not even that I want. It's just the county. This request would be denied. Why? Alright, fine. If I can't do it that way, then I'll just fucking revoke it. Revocation law enabled in Empire of Jerusalem. Okay, so that's what I need to sort out next. It is enabled. No, it isn't. Okay. Alright. No. Yes. 2, 3. We need... I want to try and get 5. Because we got... No, we need 4. So, court chaplain is a no. So, we will appoint someone else then. We have 4 votes, yes. Spy master says no. Well, then you're fired. I don't care if it's someone's shit, doesn't matter. I need this law to pass. This is what I had to do to become fucking Pope. But at this, not Pope, to be crowned by the Pope. But at the same time, this is good because it'll make them my vassal. I hope. Okay, this law should pass. Alright, it's passed. You have to give me it back. If you revolt against me, you will... You're gonna lose. I don't think anyone else is against me. Nothing too severe. Alright, you'll be handing this back. And yeah, we'll suffer this for a few years, but it's not that big of a deal. I could actually take the Order of Jerusalem. Oh no, that's the whole duchy. I don't want the duchy. You can keep that for the time being. I do want the fortress, please. If you rise up against me, though, I'll take the duchy back. What? Sorry, but I am still your liege lord. No longer valid. Hang on, that didn't apply to everyone already, did it? You can't just end it indecisively like that. Even minus 30 is not that bad. Like, how about this? I'll grant you the title, one of these Ascalon. How about that? I'll grant you Ascalon. Where is it? Okay, and then I want you to revoke this. Still says maybe. Do it. I'm not gonna do it again if I don't accept it. Oh, what the hell? Shit. I got 5 years of bad relation with everyone now because of that. How am I supposed to get Jerusalem back? How can I be the king of Jerusalem without fucking Jerusalem? Fine. We'll have to get you to fabricate a claim on Jerusalem then. See, this is different. It didn't used to be like this. Alright, I'll have to grant you that other title. Ascalon. Wait, did I? Or did I already give Ascalon away? I can't remember. Which one was it? Which one? That's mine. Actually, I don't need to give Ascalon away. Not this one here. Still gotta try and get my hands on this. But looking at it, I can still raise his forces as my own. It just might take me a little bit longer to get it. Oh, cool, I can just fucking throw him in prison. I didn't actually want that to succeed. Okay, now he doesn't have a choice now. He can't... This would be minus 45 with all vassals. Fuck. Could have just thrown him in prison right away. Doesn't have a choice. I got it back. But at one hell, I'm gonna have to be very careful for the next 5 years. But that's okay. At the end of the day, I only really need him under my control, and we'll be fine. What do you want? Yeah, sure, I'll do that. I did it twice. Okay. So I got it back. And this is under my control again? Yes, it is. Good. Everything back to more or less normal. Don't have the duchy. Don't need the duchy. As for you, you can... You're probably not very happy with me. How old are you? 45 years old. I could execute you, or I could release you, but I will leave you in jail. How about that? Summoning the divine. Whatever. Okay, now I need to switch the capital back. There we go. Make that the crown focus. Okay. It was a bit of a roundabout way, but we got there in the end. But yeah, I gotta be very careful for a little while. It doesn't seem that bad. Alright, let's get my loyal vassals. They shouldn't get pissed off while we're in a defensive war. Okay, I need to give away this region here. I'll give it to... Could give it to you. Nah. Honestly, I should transfer this... I still kind of need Order of Jerusalem away. I don't know. Just leave it for the time being. I'll grant you that other title. This one here. So yeah, when we look at this now, 1183. So yeah, 5 years. So we just have to put up with for 5 years. And as long as I keep Egypt under my control, we should be fine. Now, are there any duchies we could possibly create to keep him under control? Duchy of Cairo, but that would make him want Cairo even more. Duchy of Ascalon, Nobatia. Oh, we'll give you that. That's fine. That's easy. Because eventually the stuff from the opinion of predecessors, that's going to go down fairly quickly. Whereas the granted duchy will last us. Will exceed. Granted, the duchy will exceed the time for revoked vassal titles, so it'll make up for it. Oh, they've already sorted it out. Yeah, once you can afford the ransom, I'll give it back to you, I suppose. Maybe they merged. Maybe he ended up getting both. Let me see. Yeah. You left my service, but you're still in my jail. The Caltrava. Somebody gave him a different region. Well, what happened to the duchy here then? Oh, I got it back. I got all of the shit back. Alright, well, easy come, easy go. I probably could have made things better by making him like us more. It was a very roundabout way to become to get crowned by the Pope. And it was a good learning experience, if nothing else. Yeah. He's gonna hate me for forever. Oh well. Yeah, you can stay in jail though. Alright, so I not inherited, but I got back some of the stuff that he had or whatever. At the end of the day, I've still got the Templar, I've still got the Hospitallers. Whew, that's a lot of threat. Just put someone's shit in power. I want sycophants in here. Because we still would like to fix this up, which we'll be able to do soon. Okay, we've reached an hour and a half, so we'll end it here. So we got a good amount of expansion at the beginning of the episode, and then of course we've got a new king here, which we still need to work on, but we've got an empire now, so that certainly makes things easier. Looks like that he's still fighting. He is almost won. Anyway, that's the end of this episode, so like and subscribe. Part 6 I think is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.